the operating model is going to change. And so everybody here and everybody that's ever been in working in a career is familiar with the operating model on the left. Humans report to humans, all the way up to the CEO. If you listen to some of the hype, you've heard the two options on the right-hand side of the screen. You've heard the scenario where, people won't have jobs anymore. It'll be AI reporting to AI, and it'll be a one-person company. There is a rumor that there is the world's first billion-dollar valued company that only has one employee, a startup company. I don't know a lot about it, but the rumor is that they have that valuation. So that already exists. But this isn't the companies that you all know. This isn't the Target, the Walgreens, the Coca-Cola, these big companies. It will never be AI agents all the way up to one person. But nor will it be the next one over. You won't have this miss and match of an AI reports to a human who reports to an AI and all of that. It will not be that because it won't work. There's a really good example. I'm terrible at explaining it, so forgive me. But there's a really good example of why that won't work when they talked about the very, very early days of implementing computers and spreadsheets to handle finances. So in the example that they're talking about, they say, well, when you implement a spreadsheet to handle all of your organization's finances, if you really liked Betsy, thought she did a great job, would you have your Excel spreadsheet not actually do what you needed it to in cell B7 because you really liked Betsy? No, that wouldn't make sense, right? And it would cause all kinds of other complications with the mathematics happening in your Excel spreadsheet. So that's why that won't work. So what will the operating model be? It will be fewer levels, and every single person will interact with AI agents. This is guaranteed. And it's happening already in tech companies, and it will continue through the rest of this year as we go into next year, start happening to every other type of company and industry out there. Some sorts of industries will move slower, some will move faster, but this is what's coming. So why does this matter to you? Because you all need to become familiar with AI agents. You don't need to be familiar at a technical level. You also don't need to be familiar with how to build all kinds of different fancy agents, but you do need to understand what is an AI agent. You do need to understand how they work fundamentally, because you on a daily basis, a year or two from now, will be told every day when you log into your computer what to do by an AI agent, and you'll also be responsible for telling the AI agents what to do. And that's because there will be not hundreds, but thousands or tens of thousands of AI agents working in your company, because they'll all be doing very specialized things. And that's why you as a human will still have a job, but you'll need to be interacting with them, right? You'll be giving them different tasks. You'll be having them go run and do different things. But you'll also be responsible for making sure that they're giving correct outputs. Right? So if you start seeing an agent that is not doing something correctly, it's not calculating 1 + 1 = 2, that's going to be your responsibility as the individual responsible for managing those agents to make sure that that is corrected. Has anyone heard of the example of the car wash interaction with AI? Okay, so if you ask AI today, there's a car wash 2 blocks away from me. Should I walk or drive to the car wash? It'll always tell you should walk because it's only 2 blocks away, which makes no sense at all. If you're going to a car wash, why would you walk, right? So there's fundamental aspects of AI. Models continue to improve very rapidly, but there's fundamental aspects of AI where they just don't have context yet, right? The data's there, but they're lacking context. There's another rule that I would like all of you to walk away from here thinking. It's what we in consulting call the 12-week rule right now for AI. Every 12 weeks, one of the big AI companies, LLM companies, chip companies, comes out with a significant step forward in something. something related to AI, the way that data is processed, the way it thinks, the way it produces outputs, something significant, not small, significant, happens every 12 weeks. So why does that matter? If you have implementations happening at your organization that take over 12 weeks, your company will not get the value that it needs to out of that implementation. They have to be fast. They have to be production ready, not POCs. They have to have specific problems that they're solving. So as you think about your roles, I want you to think about what are things that are very specific that I could solve this problem with an AI agent.